Good afternoon, traders. It is Wednesday, January 22nd, 2019, and the U.S. stock market is closed. Well, the Dow had kind of a crappy day today, and we had a crappy day too. That happens, but November and December kind of spoiled us, and we're starting to get into this mode of just we have these days that just aren't any good. I think we're still pretty solid for January. I haven't looked at the or totaled up the spreadsheet yet, but we're still, we're not having, um, we're not on course for $100,000 month. Let's put it that way. And we're getting a lot of this interference. I don't know exactly what's going on, if it has to do with the impeachment stuff, or maybe stocks are just taking a little rest. Anyway, you can see here what happened with the Dow. It took off real strong at the beginning of the day, and then in the middle of the day it failed. Then it tried to rally again, and then down it went again. Negative 10 points. That's all the total negative is 10 points. But it's kind of sideways downsy action. Not so good. Now, that doesn't mean the Dow's in any trouble here. We're still almost 200 points above 2,900, or 29,000 rather. So Dow's in great shape. Probably going to go up tomorrow. I mean, that's my prediction, uh, but you never know. Okay, we we got caught in this thing of buying up. Well, first of all, our our exits turned out very disappointing. On the open, shortly after the open, we had positive $4,000, and by the time we got out, we're negative over 5,000. So that was a big drop during that first hour, unfortunately. And the drop, the movement was definitely against us. Then we end up, this pattern where we buy up here and then we're holding losses on the close. We got into 8 positions, 2 positive, 6 negative, and we're carrying negative over $4,000 going into tomorrow. So, we closed out over 5,000 in losses and are carrying over 4,000 in losses in open trade. That's not a good day. I have only one stock to show you, but it is kind of a mood elevator for me. This is NIO, and you remember, if you've been watching these things, we had this fantastic trade in NIO the last trading day of December. In fact, NIO was the last trade of the decade for us. And we took out $18,000 in NIO. That's pretty fantastic. Well, wasn't a $18,000 trade, but it's still pretty darn nice. We bought this yesterday, like at the end of the second hour. It did close favorably, but not by a whole lot. But this thing jumped up this morning really nice. It pulled back here for our exit, but we still got out of here. And when we got out of this thing, we got out with $4,000 in profits in Nile. So that was a real good trade. But I want you to look at this thing. We got out at the bottom of um, the 15-minute bar here. So we're getting out of that thing at 45 minutes after the open. And if we held on for 15 more minutes, we got into this, we would have gotten in this fourth 15-minute bar, and this thing went down so far that that would have been a loss. So we would have gone from positive 4,000 to negative a few hundred in only 15 minutes. And I can just, thank God we got out up here and we got a $4,000 profit in Nile. So, uh, you know, yeah, we had a bad day, but it would have been a lot worse if we had rode that baby downhill. Anyway, that's the way it went. Not such a great day. This is Trader Bob signing off, and I will be back here tomorrow on Thursday.